Hello, my friends. Yesterday I was trying to do a video, but my blood pressure went too high, so I had to give up. And today I will have a video. I have my doll that I was calling Ruth Ginsburg. My blessings to all the families who are suffering from losing her. We thought that she is part of our lives, and she was larger than life. Even she was so petite, and we love her for everything good. She never disappointed us, and we were always impressed with her being perfect mother, perfect wife for 50 years, perfect judge, perfectly dressed. Today I have my outfit reminding me about her, the necklaces, because she had that iconic style of being brave and wearing whatever. It was her style that she will have those gloves and those big necklaces. It was so nice to watch her. We all could adopt her in our family, like aunt or mother or grandmother. Yes, our blessings. And my girlfriend Cheryl came today to the store. We had wonderful chat, and she asked me, because when her mother was dying, she knew in advance when she will die. And I was saying that when my grandmother was dying, she said that she will have to live for 2 more weeks, so she will protect the family. And actually she did protect the family, because if she will die 2 weeks before, the German will remove my mom and her 3 brothers, and people like quite a few families from her village was removed and then shot. So somehow some people knows when they will die. And Cheryl is asking, if there is a truth that we choose when we die, why did Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg choose this time to die? And I saw Horus eye. This is the Egyptian eye looking through the shutters. So the shutters are bended and she's looking. It looks like Horus eye is symbol of protection. Looks like she wants to show us how to protect the Constitution, how to protect her country from injustice. So this was her way of, first I didn't understand my vision, but we had to check what the eye means exactly. And that makes sense. She showed us the nastiness of Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Ted Cruz, and whole GOP party that will be, I don't know how can anyone like them. And Trump, they don't deserve to be like, because to be loved, to be liked, to be respected, you have to earn it. You can't demand that. And to do those nasty things like Mitch McConnell is doing and being proud of it, I don't think people will be crying over his leaving this earth, because I don't think he will have too many followers that will be eager to admit that they were friends with him. There is nothing there. So this is okay. Why did she choose to die when she did? Because she wants people to be noble. She wants to stand up for the Constitution. The hero path is symbol of goodness, of speaking up to people the truth. for the strong power, for the leadership, this is symbol of judges and law, and to show how much she loved people. She was bigger than men. She never thought that women are below men, so she was always, and the men are below women. She was fighting for men's rights too, so she was very much for equal rights. Okay, Patricia Ray. I'm answering questions from the comment sections, and thank you for sending those questions. Patricia Ray, can you do a reading to see if any of the far right are going to try to steal or remove the drop of boxes for absence votes? And as an answer, I saw a ghost. Yeah, in the middle of the night. They might be not visible because ghosts are not visible. So they will be doing this. They will be doing this to just because they can. And my girlfriend Cheryl had a similar question as well. A few weeks ago, she said, bags of USPS mail was dumped like trash in Glendale, California parking lot. Was this a test on mail tampering? And as an answer, I saw it's like attack on the freedom, like when the native people are coming from on the horses from nowhere and attacking the caravan. So it will be something that we can, you guys can expect, because I'm from Canada, Radio Alberta, but in USA you can expect that will be like those native men on the horses. They were coming from every hill, behind every hill, and they were attacking. And people were vulnerable. So that will be something like that. And the second part of the question is, will mail tampering be found out and those ballots be eventually counted? And I said no. They will be shredded. I saw some kind of shredding tool for something that they will be able to destroy all of those things. So what can cards tell me about the mail? And going back to my old video, and I saw the joy as a train in Paris coming too fast, so went through the station on the first floor and ending on the street. And I thought, that's too horrific. No, it's not too horrific. That's what he was doing, and that's the horrific things that he did. It's something that it's unbelievable what he did. Because they want the other person to win. They want the grass to be greener for dawn. They want the sun to shine on him. And it's all about the control and sharing the money between themselves. So that's the reason they are doing this. And from private reading, which I have a lot, thank you everyone who is coming for the readings with me. A lady asked me, will Congress and Senate be in Democratic hands? And as an answer, I saw a cobra, symbol of cobra striking. Yes, I remember movie Cobra when I was a teenager. And I was skipping a class with my best friend. He was very good mathematician, Piątkowski, and he asked me to go with him to the cinema, and then he said, if you will go with me, I will help you with mathematics. So we went, and it was Cobra, the movie. And I remember it was quiet, and then the Cobra strike, and I was in panic and I fainted. So that was the lesson for him not to invite me to go with him to the cinema. Not that he. So will the Democrats and own eventually be in Congress and Senate? I think they will be able to. Oops. A lot of cheating, a lot of struggling. I don't know why I'm watch who you trust. So that if everything will be positive, then they will be. But it looks like Republicans will be able to cheat. Oh gosh, you watch those ballots too, because it's not only about Don, it's about every ballot. So that might be Republicans as a cobra. I don't want that to happen. I know you will be complaining, but I'm scared too, and I have to say what's coming. And usually I'm guided very well by my spirit guide and angel, but the cards are saying watch, because it will be a battle. It's not going to be easy. There will be a lot of cheating going on. So they have to watch those ballots as carefully as possible. Sharon Kuhn, will Lindsey Graham win his seat or lose it? And South Carolina. In South Carolina, because he's from over there. And I saw people standing on a balcony, and there are stairs. And they are saying, bye-bye, Lindsey. You are leaving the Senate, and you have to go. And maybe that's what is happening, because they should use those words against him that they were showing how 4 years ago he was saying exactly opposite what he is planning to do now. So that's so men without the words, they are worthless. They are not someone that anyone should put any vote on. So will Lindsey Graham leave the Senate seat? Yes, the new beginning for someone else. It will be new beginning. So the new guy, it's a black man, and he is very nice, and he will be a new star, and he will have a lot of goals, a lot of dreams. So bye-bye, Lindsey. At least that one is out of my hair. Titus, that's the questionnaire. Is Don responsible for Khashoggi's death, the journalist that was killed in Turkey embassy? And as the answer, I saw a coffin and the fabric pulled on. So we can accuse Don for covering, not for being planning. A lot of gossip is that Derek was, but I was not asked that, so I'm not going to answer. Yeah, he did a good job covering. Don was very happy to help with covering. No, someone else did that. It was not him, and it was all for the security and money. So it was against. It's not that Don was completely clean of it, because he was covering the coffin. Cheryl sent me a picture of North Korean Kim Jong-un, the little title, North Koreans, Kim Jong-un inspects reconstruction work. And it was from April 12, 20. And on that picture, she asked me if that's him or double, because that was for quite a while. Kim Jong-un was not visible, and we still have doubts if he's visible. But that was a recent picture, and that was from April, and now it's September. So as an answer, as a vision, I saw that this is a younger man, slimmer, better posture, better. It looks like someone who is exercising, someone who is more confident, more outgoing, not sitting always smoking and watching tons of American movies, because that's Kim Jong-un hobby, is to watch videos about American movies. And that's the way he is improving his English. But no, it was someone. I bet that one was double. A long time ago, when I was asked about health of Kim Jong-un, I saw two women crying over the bed, and the next bed was empty. So I know that he was very, very sick. So was this double or not? And it was picture from April 12th. The journey for Kim Jong-un was very dark, very hard journey. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Swords, and then Ten of Swords is the symbol of being unable to move, laying on the ground, and so they wanted to fulfill the dreams, and they let someone else to pose as him. I think that there is. I'm not so sure that he is alive. He was very sick anyhow. From private reading, will Don win 2020 election? Again, someone from my private readers ask me. And as the answer, I saw ashtray, and someone is stopping the cigarette on the papers. So it's like burning the papers by stopping the cigarettes. So will Don win 2020? That sounds like covering up and stopping him, but as well, not everything will be visible because we don't know what is on the paper. We might not see exactly what's going on. We will be observing, and the whole world will be observer. I'm not saying that he is going to win. I'm going to say that he is going to cheat, and then Republican Party is going to cheat. So it's something that will cause a lot of drama for quite a few days after the election. Ami Chlebuś. That's Polish way I'm reading, but it's Chlebus, Chlebus, I don't know how to, because it's Chlebuś, it's little bread. That's the name, I will translate that name in Polish. And she said, Polish person. I heard that Don wants to run for third term. What do you see about that? And it just came to me, dead meat. So I asked her what that means. So I text her, and she answered, someone in trouble, you are dead meat. So he will be deep in trouble, even thinking about, maybe, I don't think he will survive second election, but it's that, yeah, he is larger than life. He wants to be on monuments. He thinks that he deserves everything and he should be. The devil is guiding him. He has that grandiosa about himself. He thinks that he can be a leader, but the devil is a devil. So I don't think people will go for him. And the dead meat means he will be in deep trouble. Sherry Mala de la Roca. Did people started the fires on purpose? And I don't know how many they started, because I see some people driving through the narrow roads through the forest and throwing fabric in the fire. So some people did start that. I'm not saying that but there is red truck going through the forest with two guys at the back of the truck. And no one is watching them, and they are throwing. So is that correct vision about those fires started? I'm not saying that every fire, some fires were started by lightning. Two good friends. Actually, there was two different pairs of people, and my answer is correct. My intuition is correct. The psychic is telling me you are on the right trop. Angelica Jordan Zamorano is wondering why Don is not degraded Rachel Meadow. And it was easy, because the same time as Rachel there is a Fox News, and Tucker has the same time as Rachel. And Trump prefers to watch Tucker than her, so he's not paying her attentions. And I think that's the reason he is not jumping on her, because he is addicted to the Fox News. Yeah, he is worried about himself, but Queen of Love and fight. He doesn't want to fight with her. That's unusual, but I think that's the reason, because he's not watching her. Pamela Gravity, thank you very much, Pamela. And everyone, thank you. But I noticed that Pamela is sending a lot of questions. Bara and Don afraid of being poisoned by Putin. And the answer was only if they are not going the direction that they have to go. If they are going to the left, he's fine. If they will go the right way, then they will be in trouble. So they have to go the direction that he's telling them to go to. And yeah, wait for signals and go that direction that I'm telling you to go. Wait for signals, and they are afraid they are doing this for money. Don and Barbara probably are doing this for money, and that's the reason they are not afraid of being poisoned, unless they are doing something against him. Judith, a Republican donor, has bought TikTok. That's the channel on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, but it's similar like YouTube for young people who are playing a lot of games, and it's for very young generation. And TikTok was the people on the TikTok. They bought about million tickets. Well, the tickets were for free, so they registered so many tickets for Trump's rallies, and they didn't go. So that's something that upset very much Don, and he made the company to be sold, and now the Republican donor owns them. And she's asking, where will the young people go? Because now the control from the TikTok is not friendly towards those young people. I closed my eyes and I saw Japanese connection, some Japanese company and German company. I was looking for those companies. I saw two from India and one from Japan. And Japan, Funimate, so that one probably will accumulate a lot of TikTok followers. And I didn't find any German company yet, but it might eventually be started. Doesn't mean that it has to be today or tomorrow. Yes, the kids will start making different choices. They will be going somewhere where it's more safer, Queen of Security, And because the dysfunctional family of TikTok will discourage them. And it's good that there are competition. And about Alexei Navalny, that's the opposition guy from Russia who was poisoned by Putin. He is better. He is able to breathe, but nothing else. He has to be fed. He can't stand up yet. And I'm glad that I said that he will be alive, but I said he will be like old, 100 years old guy. He's acting right now that way, but he had the picture with his wife and 2 children, son and daughter. So he was smiling, and at least his brain is probably okay. So now it's time for my circle of a good energy. I want invite every one of you for the good energy. I will take my doll that I'm calling Ruth Ginsburg, and we have to pray for her. She's in safe place, and her husband is waiting for her. Marty, I think was his name. They were married for 50 years, but from her side, she was married for 10 more years because she was still faithful to him all her life. And that's such a wonderful love story. He was cooking and she was doing all those things that usually it's opposite in a sex, but he believed in her and she was able to not disappoint him. And how wonderful that was, that he was the one who was pushing her to be a nominee for the Supreme Court. With his connection, he was the one who was pulling the strings. Amazing. And everything, to everyone who is losing someone, to everyone who is worried about someone, I'm sending you the protection of our golden circle of love, of good energy, of being with other people who are good. We want all of us wants to be good to others. We all want to be loved and we want to give love. Stay positive. Stay happy, and thank you so much for watching. I will post this video in the morning, and see you next time. Bye-bye. And whoever wants to come for the reading, please come in. Okay? Bye-bye.